Good morning, friends. Coming at you with the first thing in the morning realness. Today we have a full day of eating keto, so if you're here for it, please stay tuned. Okay, first things first is our morning coffee. 6:53. I've been up for a little bit, since 6:30. Tongue twister. We have some Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I am out of that power creamer or super coffee creamer, whatever it's called. So I'm using just some half and half. But I have a grocery delivery today, and that is going to be in there. So yeah, I just got 30 grams of half and half. Not my favorite, but it'll do. And then I have a couple packets of whole earth sweetener, and we got our coffee. We're gonna sip on our coffee, and we have a full day, and it's gonna be an easy day today. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, my friends, good morning. It is 9:20. I was actually on the phone with my best friend right now, kind of just chatting away. So I'm actually having groceries delivered. They should be here like any minute. I have my gloves, and then right here I have some Clorox wipes because I wipe out everything on the front porch and then I bring them into the house. So that's ready. I've already taken my supplements. I take the L-carnitine, the DHEA, and then let me get my, and I take 2 of the Perfect Keto electrolytes. Guys, you need this. You need these. So they definitely help with a little bit of energy. They make sure you get your electrolytes in. And if you are feeling a little pinchy from maybe quarantine bevies, I said it. That's a thing. 2 of these and does a trick. So yeah, a lot of people asked too about these 2 different supplements I'm taking and what they do. So let me give you guys a quick rundown because I was suggested these from a personal trainer. I didn't hire her. This was like years ago, and they suggested these. L-carnitine helps convert fat and carbs to energy. And DHEA is a precursor to testosterone and estrogen. It will help your body naturally produce more testosterone to build muscle. It is not a steroid, so don't worry. Just helps you regulate your body's hormones, and you take an hour before workout. So I took those. My grocery order is here. So let me go and make sure Benny doesn't lose his mind. Be right back. All right, so I did pick up some vegetables, and a lot of people were asking how I clean them. I soak them. I just get a bowl, and a big bowl, and I soak them in warm water and white vinegar, and then I rinse them, and then I'm just gonna let them air dry right here in the strainer. So white vinegar and warm water, and that's it. That just goes. That's how I've always cleaned my veggies. So just for future notice, guys, white vinegar works really well for disinfecting properties. I don't put soap or like bleach or anything on anything like that. So yeah, that's what I got. I got some white rice too for my dog. The sweet potatoes are for my dog as well. I got a thing of cinnamon dolce coffee. I actually wiped this box down. You can see it's already starting to look kind of bubbled with a bleach wipe, and I'm gonna throw that in its little basket here. And I got 2 creamers just because I don't want to have to go to the store or like order again. And this local market here, Jewel, is the only one that sells them. So I got vanilla and hazelnuts, so that's there. I also go through after that and I wiped out my whole counter with a bleach wipe. And then again, this is all wet because you could see all the bleach on it. But I had to get some plugins too. I needed to make my order over $30, so I got these because we needed one for the kids' room. So yeah, that's done. I'm gonna just take all this stuff out of the package, but I wanted to show you guys what my pre-workout is. I'm gonna take a cherry blade limeade, so I'm gonna have that, and then while I'm working out I go ahead and I sip on the Perfect Keto. This is a great pre-workout as well, but I just like the extra pump, and this helps because it has exogenous ketones in there, and it has MCT oil, and it's like sugar-free, and I don't think it's any carbs in this bad boy. Yeah, no carbs. So this one's really good. This is I think my 2nd or 3rd can of this stuff. Love this. I highly recommend this. If you are trying to work on your fitness journey, this pre-workout along with those keto electrolytes I think are really great. Also, don't forget the keto cookies. I really like the chocolate chip. They have like a double chocolate. It's like a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips. That one's good, but I prefer the chocolate chip one. I feel like the double chocolate, hold on. I feel like that double chocolate chip gives me heartburn a little bit. So just letting you guys know, if you guys, you know, are heartburn sufferers, that I felt like the chocolate on chocolate gave me a little bit of heartburn. But the chocolate chip one is superb. What else do we have that is really good? MCT oil powder, if you're trying to do like the bulletproof coffee. I like the salted caramel. My favorite is a salted caramel. They also have collagen. I'm not the best at taking collagen. I'm really striving to be better at that. So that's like one of my April goals, is to at least incorporate like 3 collagen shakes throughout like my week, just to help with, you know, like skin, hair, nails, my bones, all the important things. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna put this stuff away. I'm gonna take these out of the package and then rewash my hands, and then we're gonna work on our bang here. Today is going to be a back day, so I'm using those resistance bands, the same bands I showed you guys in the last one. And yeah, I'm gonna throw in my earbuds and call it a day. So today we do have distant learning, but it's not teacher directed. It is like enrichment courses, so the kids will do that later. That's it, we're just kind of coasting. Today's gonna be nice. It's gonna be almost 80 degrees here, so, but we're expecting some really bad storms, so we'll see. But it's I hope everybody stays in the dang house, but it'd be nice just to open up the windows and kind of air out the place. So yeah, let's start getting our pre-workout in. I'm gonna put this stuff away, and then I will check in with you guys later. All right, before I start my workout, I wanted to start on this chicken. I've been loving having shredded chicken in the house. If you guys are new here, I don't like mushy like food. Like, I don't like throwing food into the crock pot and then the meat turns to mush. I like for it to still have like texture. So I take about 4 frozen boneless, skinless chicken breasts, okay? And I'm going to season them. I usually just did like salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic. I'm just gonna use this Gibson seasoning salt, which I really like, and some fresh cracked pepper. But before we do that, we're gonna add 1 cup of water. Like maybe, I'll say 1.5 actually. We're gonna add probably like 1.5 cups of water to the Instapot. I don't have the trivet in there. It really doesn't make a difference, and it's a lot easier to clean. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna season up our chicken. And we're just gonna season everything up. This stuff can be salty, so that's why I'm not adding any salt. And then fresh black pepper, which we're gonna toss in there. Give me a second. All right, so the frozen chicken breast, fresh black pepper, and that Gibson salt and seasoning salt. We're gonna put the lid on, and 1.5 cups of water, okay? And that's it. We're going to cook it. We're gonna put it on pressure for, it says 36 minutes. It's usually like 35 minutes. Let me fix that. And that's it. So we're gonna let it, make sure that this is sealed. So we're gonna let this cook for 35 minutes, and then we're gonna let it slow, like natural release, for 35 minutes. So it's gonna take roughly an hour. That's why I started on it now. We are also going to make like a homemade honey mustard sauce. I had seen my friend Michelle Rock, she had put it on her Instagram, and I was like, dang, that sounds good. I did mine a little bit different than hers, and I made it like last week, and everybody loved it, except for Leo. Leo didn't like it because he doesn't like mayonnaise that much. But the girls, Rhea, everybody loved it. For like, Rhea was, you know, anything, they put it on their burgers. They were having it with their like chicken strips. I like it with the shredded chicken. So that way, this is the protein and it doesn't have any fat. But this honey mustard is going to be just like a fat bomb sauce almost, because it's basically just mustard, vinegar, a little bit of mayonnaise, mustard, vinegar, and I think maybe some sweetener. I can't remember, and like paprika and garlic. It's real simple, but very, very good. And I store it in like a little glass mason jar, and I leave it in the fridge. Perfection. So that's what we'll probably have for our first meal, because we still haven't eaten yet. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get this done. I've done up to, I think I've done 6 frozen chicken breasts in there, but don't forget, because these chicken breasts are boneless, skinless, they're gonna shred and it's gonna make a ton. So unless you have like, you want to have this for like the whole week, but this is a great prep too, just to have in the house. I'm gonna feed this to Leo with barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna throw it on a sola bun, and he'll have like a shredded chicken like barbecue sandwich for dinner tonight. So this is essentially dinner too. Honestly, throughout this whole quarantine and social distancing, my hands are washed, just so you know. We've been doing really easy meals. It's not like I'm not holding myself to, you know, 2:30, let me hurry up and start figuring out what's for dinner and make this big elaborate dinner. I'm making like real simple meals that we can eat throughout the week, throughout the day, and everybody's all good. So, because even with Leo for his lunches, he's taking things that are just real simple that he can throw in like a sandwich bag, and so he doesn't have to bring a bunch of stuff, so he doesn't like bring a lot of germs back and forth. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna take my pre-workout. We got our chicken going, super simple, and I'll be back. I wanted to share my current home workout routine. Today is a back day. These are the resistance bands that I went ahead and picked up from Amazon. I mean, if you guys can get your hold on any, these are just the ones that this little black strip I'm showing you, I'm able to put them into the door and shut the door, so the bands, you know, I can like put them up higher or lower and they're not snapping back. I actually really, really like them. They are like 5, 15, and 25 pound resistance. This is the jams I'm listening to, Cruisin' Sounds by DJ Payback Garcia. It's like a mix of freestyle and house, and it is everything. It's literally my jam. So yeah, I'm basically doing a variety of exercises. Some will be on my knees, some will be standing up, some will be facing other ways, just so I can get the full range of motion. And I do each exercise 15 times for 4 reps, and it's a workout, but you feel so good because you're so sore afterwards and you build up an awesome sweat. You'll see I'm also drinking my Perfect Keto Perform, whatever it's called, the pre-workout as I do this. And look, it's hard. It looks easy, but it's not. And yeah, so I do a variety of different exercises for my back. Today is back. I do back separately. So I do 2 days of legs, 1 day of back, 1 day of arms, and then 1 day of shoulders. And then I do abs every day. That's like my newest routine. And I also do cardio every day that I work out. So I'm aiming for 5 days a week. So yeah, so just a variety of different exercises with the resistance, and you will feel it, I promise. Okay, so now I'm showing you, I just kind of brought this resistance band down to one handle, and these are like oblique twists, and I've been doing 25 of these each side 4 times, so a grand total of 100, and it's a killer workout. I promise you will love them. Okay, so this has been slow releasing for like 22 minutes. I'm just gonna pop the top a little bit because I think we have a little bit left. And I want to show you guys how it came out. I still have to do my cardio. I got a little distracted, I'm not gonna lie. But I hope you guys are enjoying these little workout clips because I'm dying. All right, hold on. Let's take this off. All right. I know you can put it on there, like on the handles, but so if you guys wanted to, sorry. If you guys wanted to, you can totally reserve this broth because that is legit chicken broth. Okay, homemade, organic, you know, all the, well, I mean, I don't think it's organic, so it's not organic chicken, but you know what I mean, like homemade stuff. So if you wanted to reserve it, if you wanted to have like soup or some kind of dish with it. So I know a lot of people also like to shred this with, what do they call that? What the heck is that called? A hand mixer. I just go through with forks and just shred it up. See, it just falls apart. And it was frozen, remember, when we put it in there, but it still has like consistency. So you don't have to, like I said, I don't like for my stuff to be like mushy, right? So I just usually just take 2 forks and go through, but I'm just gonna show you kind of how it just, sorry. It just breaks up so easy, okay? I just kind of go through and break it up because, you know, I like for it to have some chunks. I don't like it to be mushy or anything like that. And I'm just going to let it cool, and I'm going to finish my cardio right now. But look, we were able to get so much done, and we already got this done. If you wanted to make some side veggies and throw those together later on, you could, but the big chunk of your meal is already finished. And I'm usually able to have this for like 2 or 3 days. And I just kind of snack on it as I go. You can do chicken nachos, you can do chicken fajitas, you can do chicken tacos. You can use this and put it on top of a salad. You can do like buffalo chicken sandwiches like I'm doing. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and you already have it cooked up. So if your kids are home and you'll be like, hey, you know what, there's chicken in there, what do you want me to do with it? And if it's sauced up or dressed up, my kids will eat it any other way. So that's not a big deal. So, but all right, that's it. All right, I want to not show you dad's rights, but I want to show you the workout I'm doing. I've mentioned this before. Look, if they follow me or anything, just say what's up. I like your stuff. I never listened to them. The other day I actually just heard their voices and I was like, oh my god, they're British. I never knew that. So I just searched, let me show you. It's already saved on my searches. Low impact cardio workout. And I usually do this one, the 30-minute one, but it's Body Project is what they're called. So they have tons. They have starters, low impact HIIT workouts, beginner workouts. I've done this on my stepper, but I told you my knee isn't liking me right now, so I'm gonna put my knee brace on. Beginner workouts, this one is super low impact. I actually didn't finish that one because it was just didn't get me going. But there's tons and tons and tons of stuff that you can do, but I really prefer the Body Project, and I like the guy better. And I mean, I just like working with the guy because I just like him, okay? I don't want to sound rude, but because what if they see this? But the guy just, I like him better, okay? I said it. Okay, I'm gonna go do this 30 minutes, and yeah, so I really like it. Okay, so I'm done with my, you can finish your stuff, you don't have to pause it for us. Ray is doing her online learning, today's Spanish, so the other two are done with their stuff, which is cool. They got done nice and early, so it's just about noon, and I'm just gonna kind of cool down. I don't know if you can see the sweaty mess that is me, but I'm just gonna kind of cool off, get my heart rate down, and then we'll make that. I'm gonna make that honey mustard sauce again, right? Make that, and then we can eat. But I'm not hungry right after I work out. If I eat too soon, I'll get like really sick. Sometimes I've even thrown up. So I'm just gonna kind of chill out. Sophie needs to take a shower, so go ahead and get in the shower. And yeah, it's beautiful outside. So we got all the windows open and the sun shining. We're supposed to get really bad storms today, so we're just enjoying it while we can. Benny's chilling in his room. But yeah, all right, so whatever you're doing, you can do it. I mean, don't let these circumstances ruin everything. I keep saying it. I know I sound like a broken record, but get your butt up and move. Just do it. Okay, just your kids are, if they're on the computer, just go ahead and take that 25 minutes and do yourself a workout, do some resistance band training, go for a walk around the neighborhood, social distancing style. I don't do that, but I know a lot of people do. We just go in the backyard because there's too people-y out there. There's like way too many people out, to be honest. But yeah, do some like step workouts on your stairs outside, whatever it is, jogging place in the backyard, jump rope. I don't care, just get up and do something. But all right, I'll check in with you guys when it's time to eat. All right, so I'm gonna start on this honey mustard dressing. First things first is I'm going to take, I think it's 1 cup of some Hellmann's, okay? So 1 cup of Hellmann's in a bowl. Oh, I just cut my thumb, and of course, with my damn kids, they use Band-Aids as stickers, so now I gotta like break myself a thing for my thumb. If you guys have children, you already know how this goes. Okay, next up is going to be some apple cider vinegar. We're gonna take 2 tablespoons of that. We're gonna make sure we give it a shake. You can use this as a salad dressing too if you want it, but again, we're just using it as like a dipping sauce, but nonetheless, use it how you like. Next up is just 2 teaspoons of yellow mustard. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna take some garlic powder and some paprika. Okay. We're gonna take 1½ teaspoons of garlic powder and 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. I have smoked paprika because I prefer it, but you can use whatever you have. And I'm going to take 3 packets of this whole earth sweetener just because I like for the honey mustard to be sweet. But since we're not using honey, we're going to use sugar. And then you're just going to mix it up. So this is going to make 8 servings, okay? Honestly, I use it for a lot more than 8. I think I probably get 12, 15 servings out of this. So you can see it's nice and thick. And it got a little bit of kick to it, but it's still nice and sweet. And honestly, guys, it's carb-free because mayonnaise has no carbs. Vinegar doesn't have any carbs. Mustard doesn't have any carbs. The whole earth doesn't have any carbs, so this is a carb-free. So it's basically like a giant fat bomb. You think about it, because mayonnaise is full of fat. But there you go. That's going to go on our chicken. And I'm going to go ahead and serve me up a little plate, and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I have, this is 4 ounces of chicken. And then what I do is I just put it on the sauce on the side. That. And then I'm going to take some of these wisps, these Parmesan cheese crisps, and I'm going to do 1 serving of those, which is 28 grams. And that's what I'm going to have with these. So chicken, Parm cheese crisps, and the honey mustard sauce. So keto friendly, really good, really easy. You can throw this on a wrap or whatever, but I'm just choosing to eat it like this for right now. Also, let me tell you what time it is. It's 12:56, so that's going to be about 1 o'clock. It's going to be our first meal. All right, so it's like 3:30. I'm about to start some dinner for myself. I'm gonna have these smoked mozzarella with artichoke and garlic chicken sausages. You guys see me haul these in that Costco haul. Let me show you the macros really quickly. So for 1 link, 9 of fats, 1 net carb, and 16 of protein. So I'm gonna have 2 of those. I'm gonna have a side salad. So I'm gonna have, this is that organic Mediterranean chopped salad. I'm gonna have about 3 ounces of that with 3 tablespoons of this Kent Steakhouse Greek dressing, which is really, really good. And yeah, so that's gonna be my dinner. And I think I'm gonna have a cheese stick as well while I'm cooking, because I got a little bit of, I'm a little hungry. I got a little bit of a headache right now. So I'm gonna grab one of these here cheese sticks. Well, throw out the bag since there's only 2 left. That's not going to be there tomorrow, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, so I will show you my macros at the end of the day, but one old cheese stick, I believe it's 1 carb. And so yeah, 1 cheese stick. I'm going to have some sausages and some salad, and then I got a couple snacks laid out for later. So yeah, I'll show you my macros at the end, but I'm going to make these sausages right back. All right, so when I cook these, I just cut them in like half here, and then I fry each side. So like I said, right here I have 3 ounces of that lettuce. I'm glad I ate it because it's like already starting to brown a little bit. And then 45 grams of that Ken's Greek dressing, which is so good. If you weren't in the mood for like a real creamy one, but this one's really, really good. And then obviously 2 of those sausage links. So that's gonna be our second meal. We're doing pretty good, pretty good. All right, it's dessert time. I usually have like a sweet tooth after I eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this little dessert. I'm gonna take it into the backyard. No, I probably won't do that because that's just gross. But I'm just gonna have this, and then I'm gonna go hang out in the yard with the fam. And then I have like one more little treat. I have probably around 6 tonight, and then I usually wrap up my eating. So I don't do like OMAD or intermittent fasting, but I don't like to eat after 6 o'clock, and I don't like to eat before 10 o'clock. So we're not calling it anything. That's just what I do. But anyways, so this is what I'm gonna do. I've been seeing my friend Nicole Burgess, like she was like combining these two, and I was like, oh snap. Let me see, I wonder if I can get a discount code for them. If I get a discount code for them, I'll leave it down below. But I got some lollies, and this is Rhea's favorite. This is the lemon drop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these Too Good mixed berry yogurts, and I believe there are 3 carbs, 2 grams of sugar. So I'm going to put 28 grams of the lollies. I'm going to put a container of this, and then I'm going to add some of the Chalk Zero. This is the dark chocolate baking chips, just to give a little sweetness. When I had the vanilla yogurt, I was doing all this, and then I would add this Chalk Zero caramel syrup. I do have a code with Chalk Zero. This caramel syrup is bomb. Those peanut butter cups that I showed you guys in the other video were legit too. We ate them all. And so was the bunny. We also ate that as well. But me and the kids ate the bunny, and it was really good. It was really, really good. But yeah, so when I had the vanilla, I was adding the caramel sauce. But since this is like a fruit-based one, I'm just going to do the lemon drop with a couple of the chocolate chips. So I'll show you how that looks, but I put it in a little bowl. You could probably skip the chocolate chips and make like a Cool Whip or whatever. You know, make it how you want it. And here is our like yogurt parfait, I guess. Again, if you wanted to add that caramel syrup, or you know what, Chalk Zero has strawberry syrup, and they have fudge, like chocolate syrup fudge one, that would be bomb too. But we finished a lot of them, so this is what we have. But it's really good, and it hits the sweet tooth, and it's a nice little sweet treat, and it's low carb, keto friendly. So that is what's for dessert. All right, so let's wrap up this full day of eating. So here are my macros for today. We have 27 total carbs with 14 net, 12 grams of fiber, 114 of fat, 105 of protein, 1508 of calories. I kind of went high on the protein today. I wish I would have kept that a little bit lower, but nonetheless, these are pretty good. I will take it nonetheless. I am using the Carb Manager app, and I am just focusing on keeping my carbs, my net carbs below 20, and keeping my total calories below 1600. So I think I did pretty good. I am going to link that recipe down below for the honey mustard. And again, the chicken breast was super easy in that Instapot, so you guys can check it out. And then, you know, the lollies and stuff like that. So I do have a thing for the Chalk Zero. Oh, don't forget, I did have the Perfect Keto pre-workout, so that did have some extra fat, and I think that was about 10. So, oh, look at, get a message there. So I think it was probably about closer to 125 grams of fat. So that's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. So it is 5 o'clock. I am pretty much going to be done for eating for the day. That yogurt is sitting kind of heavy in the stomach. I am finishing up. This is my 3rd alkaline water of the day. So I try to get like, you know, at least 2 or 3 of these, and then, you know, 4 or 5 bottles of water, and just to keep myself hydrated. And yeah, so if you guys are new here, hey, what's up? My name's Danielle, and I would love for you guys to stick around and subscribe. Please make sure your notification bells are turned on. For some reason YouTube is playing a lot of us and not suggesting our videos, so a lot of people aren't seeing when they're going up. So make sure that notification bell is turned on. If you guys have stayed to the end of the video, I appreciate it, and I know we're all going through hard times. So I wanted to go ahead and gift you guys a little something just from my family to yours. I wish it was more, but nonetheless, Yeah, so I am going to give away 2 cash prizes of $25 each. So I will PayPal you $25, and yeah, so 2 people, $25 and like $50, you know what I mean? 2 people will receive $25. So all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're sharing this video, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And I will choose the winner on Thursday, and then I will announce it on Friday morning's video, so you guys will know if that's you, to make sure you guys go ahead and respond back, and then email me all your information and we can get that taken care of. But it doesn't necessarily have to be for groceries. It could be for, sorry, that's my dog, crafts for your kids, maybe a bottle of wine for yourself, maybe something from Amazon to make this time go a little bit smoother, or maybe you just need a couple things to get through your, get your house, bread, milk, eggs, whatever it is. Just something from my family to you, just to kind of boost your spirits and to thank you guys for being here and to know that you're not alone and we are going to get through this together. So 2 winners, $25 for each winner. Make sure you share the video, share the channel, make sure you're subscribed, and you do like this video, because I will check. But yeah, good luck to you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, friends.
You promised me to tell if there's anything haunting you. You leave without saying where you're going or where to. Should